Oh, hey guys, welcome to the channel. Wanted to do another recap video on like a block of 5 cars that I have done in the last several months. I used to do these videos as a block of 12, and it's just too it's just not easy to produce that many cars so quickly. In a short period of time. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to recap a few things. This is the second video in sort of an updated series of doing these. I used to do them as blocks of 12, and I don't know, I just think it takes a long time before I can get to do all of those in one shot. So I decided to make it sort of like a block of 5 and just sort of a review. So in case somebody had missed a previous video and or this is your first time stopping by the channel. So this one here is actually a really simple build. Now all I really did was, this was sort of an experiment car to see what it would look like to add armor using clay, like modeling clay. So I bought a pack of modeling clay from a craft store for, I don't know, it was like $10 or something like that. And simply, yeah, I had taken the car apart, and the original idea was to, so I could paint everything on the inside. Actually, everything is painted on the inside, like the dash, everything's all painted. I think I glued this. Now I can't remember. I don't want to take it apart, but I don't know, without too much force. But anyways, yeah, this was all done with layers of clay. I used a pencil to do all the rivets. I could have used something a little smaller to make it a little better. I did have some suggestions on that, which I thought was really good. And yeah, I simply just sculpted everything on. I took these are pieces of cardboard that I just kind of stuck on here, and yeah, painted everything. I did a little bit of like a dry brush with the orange on it. Let's see, hopefully you can see this pretty good. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And yeah, you can see the dash is painted there, and just some of the details on the bottom. And I also painted the taillights in the back. I used a pencil, actually. I remember doing that. I used a pencil to outline all the headlights, just kind of fill this in, so that, and it kind of made it look a little metallic. So using mechanical pencil is actually not a bad idea. And yeah, so that's the clay car. Let's zoom back out a little bit. So got that. Let's do, yeah, the next one is the first Martian racer that I put together. I'm gonna do some more of these. I actually had intention of doing a bunch of them, and I've only got this one done so far. So it's not bad. It actually had some trouble with the wings, like with the wheels staying on at the back properly, and I just realized there's a bit of an issue there. I never even saw that before, but oh well. Anyway, let's see if I can fix that. I remember these coming on and off, and I had to like redo it, and this has multiple paint jobs on it in terms of the white. But I put it, yeah, it's tricky because I had to paint everything separately and then build it in such a way that I could just glue it all, put it all together in one shot. And then I also drilled a hole like right through all the individual pieces that are all through here, so just to get it to mount onto this Games Workshop stand. So as you can see, it's sort of on an angle, so it looks like it's sort of kind of flying and racing, and it's not perfectly straight. So so it kind of turned out pretty good. Next one is we'll do the big guy. So this is my first car of the month. Definitely it was based on a steampunk theme, and I decided to use a German tank model combined with an HO scale train. So the actual train was like a steam train, a real actual working, well, it wasn't really working when I bought it, but an actual HO scale train. And I used all the wheels. I took everything apart and mounted it. Actually, all the components for the train are basically near the bottom. So this is the back. This back section is the train part. I think it was actually flips up. Like I flipped it upside down. the yeah, the, what do you call these things here? The wheels are all part of the train. This chassis, this midsection is part of the original train itself, except for the plastic. It's all, the rest of it's all tank. This is the tank kit. These treads actually come from a Cat bulldozer that I got from a thrift store, because the original were just pretty lame for the look of this thing. And the rest is like, this is like a household, like electrical item. Warhammer 40K sandbags, and then this came off of a Tamiya truck kit that I've shown on the channel a few times now. I've just been using all the bits off of that, and the rest of, yeah, these are like household plumbing bits, I believe, and then like, even, I'll turn this around. Yeah, like these pieces here, these kettle pieces, like all the part of the engine. This is a custom built engine. This came from a printer, like a real printer, and yeah, that's basically it. And the rest of it, I painted it all up in brass and copper and gold and dry brush metal and stuff like that. So I believe this actually is going to be in a French Gaslands related publication very soon. So they asked me for a bunch of pictures, and I thought that was really cool. So I sent off about everything I had, and so they got lots of those photos. Next one is the paper car. This one actually was using, basically I used paper, like toilet paper. So sorry, it's a toilet paper car. And just to see what it would look like. This effect here is a good effect for your car of the month there, guys. So, you know, if you're looking for a way to make skin, by all means, here you go. This is a good way, an easy way to do something like that. So all it is basically I took toilet paper and used some white glue mixed with some water, and put it all over the vehicle. I didn't even like take it apart or anything. In fact, this was a Roger Dodger that had the steampunk sort of pattern all over it, and yeah, all I did was at the end I painted the windshield sort of kind of like an animated type of effect on it, just a little bit of light glare on it, and that's it. And then I did the headlights and the taillights as well. And actually, when I dry brushed everything, I made sure I got the wheels to make them look a little dirtied up as well, so they all match. So pretty cool. And last one is of this block here. I know I've got, you might actually see Goliath is in the background. I'm going to start actually working on him, provided I stop breaking this gun. Yeah, I think I just broke it. Oh, shoot. I'll have to fix that. So yeah, so that will count toward the next block, because I want to do more finished models. So the last one is the El Camino meeting the Urickenstein rod. I think I'm saying that right. Car where I basically built my own sort of accessories in the back, with the bags and everything here. This is all foil, tin foil, and this is just like some canvas bag from the dollar store. And then I threw in a Tamiya German rifle. This is a similar gun to the Transformer Star Wars bounty hunter called IG-88. I think it's the same gun. I think it's the right gun. I forget the name of it, but that's his blaster. And well, that's what they used in the film for that bounty hunter, was like a large German rifle. This one's got the salt effect on it, so you basically cover it over with some salt and spray paint. I didn't actually remove any of the original Hot Wheels paint on it, so this orange here is actually the original color, and then this is the original color of the Urickenstein rod. And then I basically covered it over with some green tape in a couple areas where I didn't want any paint to reside, and then I covered everything with salt and spray painted it with this brown color. And then when I took everything off, I basically used a brush to remove all that. So looks really good. I did take the vehicle apart. I had to jam in the, I guess like the seats and everything this way. I glued everything separate on this side and then built it from this side. So kind of have to sandwich it all together. It's also got tinfoil going through here. I'm going to do a car where I'm using tinfoil to do this kind of effect with something a little different, where I can put something underneath and then layer it over top with the tinfoil. So anyways, just kind of gave away the whole video right there. Yeah, that's the next sort of block of 5. Yeah, if you've never been by the channel before, please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe this month. It would be good for you to do that. That's you may not have seen another video where I mentioned about the subscribers, but yeah, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and do that. And yeah, thanks for stopping by.